Hi, and welcome to my exercise of the week. So we're going to come and join me in the room for. So we're going to have our chair and we're going to do some squats in different ways. First of all, we're going to take it simply by holding on. Now with squats, we can only do them standing. But what we can do, we can simplify them and make them a little bit easier depending on our ability. So we're going to stand with the feet slightly apart. I would say mine are about width of the chair. Excuse me. We're going to hold onto the chair and we are going to push back. We're going to push back the bottom, holding on with both hands, and we're going to keep a straight back. We're going to push the bottom out and then slightly bend those knees. Okay, and then come back up again. Keeping a nice, good posture, long spine, pushing down very gently, pushing that bottom out, almost as if you've got this little stool or something behind you that you're going to go and sit on or perch on. You're going to bend those legs and the knees go down and you're going to push that bottom out. Now, as you go down, just check and make sure your knees are behind your toes. So we'll go down one more time. Just check and make sure those knees are behind the toes. Keep the weight in the back of the heel. As you go down, keep the weight in the back of the heel and then push yourself back up again. Depending on your knees, if your knees are struggling, you may find that you are only able to do a very, very small movement down. That's absolutely fine. Just continue with that gentle movement as much as you can and as is comfortable for you. Okay, so we can keep to the basic squat this way. So you now know to keep the weight in the heels, and you now know that you've got to take the knees behind the toes. So we're going to get a little bit more advanced. So you can still do this holding on. And doing 10 of these a day can really help to strengthen the legs, top of the legs, also working the hips, and a lot of good strength building is what squats are about. So here we go. We're going to take it now without the chair, and we're going to go down a little bit further. Excuse me. Down, remembering that your knees need to be behind your toes, and remembering that the weight's in the heels. Down we go. I'm using my hands in front to counterbalance a little bit because the weight's in the heels. So that can sometimes drag you back a little bit. We're pushing down and up. So I'm now taking a slightly deeper bend in the knees. Still the weight is in the heels. Still my knees are behind my toes. I'm also keeping my back nice and straight and my neck aligned as an extension on top of my spine. Okay, good. Taking now a little bit more, if you would like to challenge yourself with a deeper squat, have the chair behind you. Now, this is a really good way of doing a squat so that you can go a bit deeper, but if you go too far down, you've got the chair behind you that you could actually just fall back onto if you needed to, because as I say, the weight's going backwards. So the chair's behind me. I'm touching almost the chair with the back of my legs. Okay, so I can feel that it's there. So I'm going to go down once more, and I'm going to push myself down a little bit further, and then I'm going to come back up again, and a little bit further down towards the chair, and then come up again. So much deeper now, deeper squats. And then I'm going to try and touch my bottom chair and come back up. Touch the bottom to the chair and come back up. Okay, down and up. So there's There are various different ways you can do squats, and the easier way, holding on down to a much deeper squat. You can, of course, take the chair away and push yourself down even further, but we won't do that today because that's actually a really good way, I think, of doing it with the chair behind you. So just choose which way you want to do your squats now. We are going to do 10 squats together, okay? I'm going to do the ones where I'm going to take the deeper squat. I'm going to use chair behind me. I'll give you a different angle here, and we're going to push ourselves down to that chair, but please choose which option you prefer and just do 10 with me today. Here we are. You've had a practice. We're going to do 10 more, and we're going to go down and push up. Go down and push up. Good. So I'm taking a deeper squat, but you please choose the easier option if you wish. And again, here we go down. Remember, use your tummy muscle as well. We're over halfway now. That's number 6. Number 7. And the chair behind you is really good because if you feel you can't get back up, you've at least got the chair there. I'm going to do one more. Here we go. And press up. Well done. 10 squats a day for a week. Give it a try. Thank you for joining me.